audio. Yo guys, what's up? We're on our 13th official live stream. And last night, or this morning, we just dropped a new H Collab with the mini pickle. You can see everything on the website, or if you're on Instagram, check out the latest Instagram post at ChemsFB and Skate618. Super sick one. We'll go ahead and show it to you here in a moment. Me and Mark and Dylan are in today, as usual. Bass FB is back. So the live streams have been quite different lately, just because we've been finishing a lot of our work the day before. But we're still in here working on stuff all the time. It's just not everything is worth watching, you know? So we don't show everything. I'm gonna go grab the other camera real quick. Here's the mic.
Okay. Pigeon Farm Boy, what's up? Afternoon. How's it going? Just packing up a bunch of boxes of tape here. some skater guy. What's up?
Lit. What's up, dudes? So we just dropped a new Heroin Skateboards collab. I have to say it really quick like that so YouTube doesn't flag us. And I'm about to show that to you guys here. If you haven't already seen it,
Trent, what up?
Trent. Trent, what do you think about the mini pickle, the new shape? Trent, have you been making music? You should film a music video. All right, y'all. This is the new Heron Skateboards collab mini pickle. It's in a double shovel symmetrical shape. You got 3 different sizes. 33 millimeter fits 32 millimeter trucks. 35 millimeter fits 34 millimeter trucks. And 37 millimeter fits 36 millimeter trucks. It's in the mid-pro mold shape. So the mid-pro mold has symmetrical kick angles, and these have symmetrical kick shape and length, so it'll function the exact same forward as backwards. You got the new bright green color in the mix. The blue is one of my favorites with this graphic. And then, of course, as always, the orange. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, do you have a mic on?
Huh?
Said,
It's right there.
Oh, said might want to repeat the mic.
Thank you. I thought the mic could hear me. All right. So I'll say it again. This is the new Heron Skateboards collab, the mini pickle graphic in the new twin symmetrical double shovel shape. We've got 8 different colors and 3 different sizes. So this is one of 3 collab graphics that are currently up and available. The 3 sizes are 33 millimeter, which fits 32 millimeter trucks, 35 millimeter, which fits 34 millimeter trucks, and 37 millimeter, which fits 36 millimeter trucks. So you can go on the website, skate618.com. There's a big button on the front page that says H Collab decks. You can click on that. You can pick from all the graphics that are there. Choose your size and bottom ply color from whatever is available. There's quite a lot available. They are limited, so some sizes and colors and the other graphics might be sold out, but these are all available in every size, every color right now. We did a surprise drop, so normally we announce in advance and we give people a week or so to prepare for the drop. But just to make it less hectic on everybody, I went ahead and did a surprise drop just like we did last time. Makes it a little easier on the people who want one, and it makes it easier on us so that we can make the deck and ship it to you in a quick and timely fashion. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm assuming it sounds better now.
Lazy Squib says you're.
Funny thing, we went to, my wife was at Dollar Tree and she texted me and said, hey, there's World Industries hats at Dollar Tree. So I told her to buy a bunch and I'm going to give them out at the upcoming fingerboard event. This is the coolest one, in my opinion. So if anyone here doesn't already know, the annual Chems 618 Finger Skate event is going to be on October 16th here in Edwardsville, Illinois. We've already got some sponsors lined up, and we've got a lot of new graphics and a lot of really cool stuff. It's going to be exclusive at the event, and we're working on new parks and all sorts of stuff.
Lazy Squib says, "Yo, that's fire. I'm about to go hit up a Dollar Tree." And then Boneyard FB asked if I'm the guy that won the skate at Black River, Chicago. Yep, that's me.
Yep, Mark's the winner, the best skate fingerboarder ever. Just keeps skipping out.
Pickle order placed. Pigeon Farm Boy says.
Oh, it's still on 4K too.
Can you go see what that looks like? Keeps skipping out.
It's like completely black.
I just pulled it. Hold on. I'm gonna reconnect it. Does it have those lines? Looks clear? Okay.
Pickle order place.
Hell yeah, thanks dude. So we're gonna start working on some decks here. Pigeon Farm Boy, did you get the pickle deck skateboard on one of your recent orders, if I remember? Or a purple? Did you get the purple one?
Yeah. He didn't say which color. So, yeah.
I think it was the purple. But I'm sure we'll see when we print his order here. And all the mini pickle decks come with the mini pickle sticker. It's sick. You left all the lights and everything on, right? At the shop, yeah. Brian won't be in until 1.
It's supposed to be this one.
Yeah. I didn't specify when I called it out.
He says I haven't set up the skate deck yet. My wife claimed it out of the box.
Oh yeah, it's a good one for the wall too. If it's too hard to line up, well, it should be. You should be able to. Light green 33. Whoever wants to come beatbox during our next live stream, trade you a fingerboard deck. Pay you in fingerboard deck.
Lazy Squib said he'll do it, but he won't be me.
For some reason, I imagined like Will Ferrell, just like very poorly, or somebody like that.
You get one third on the stream.
He'd honestly probably be really good at beatboxing.
Boots and cats and boots and cats. Lazy Squib. Sticky art in the chat, beatboxing.
Did that one line up? $37. Excuse me. Here, I'm gonna switch you over. Just a sec. All right, you're in. Did you need another pack open?
Yeah.
That was the last one.
Pigeon form voices. This thing always makes me want hot dogs.
I wonder, dude, I keep watching Garrett Jenner's videos about the longest grind, and I'm like, somebody would volunteer to film him, dude. Like,
Yeah.
he acts like nobody. He's like, oh yeah, all my friends have jobs. I'm like, bro, if you fly me out, like, yeah, I'm busy, but I'll come out and film you. Because he's trying to grind with a backpack and a 6-foot camera pole sticking out of it. Like, I feel
Yeah.
like that's crazy.
Yeah, and he's getting really far with it too. I feel like if he didn't have all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, hot dog. I thought you said hot box.
Nah.
Hot dogs.
Roller dogs. Roller dogs.
Should be the name of our skate crew, Roller Dogs. cheese dogs.
Sure, cheese dog.
Do you guys think we should live stream the games of skate at the annual fingerboard event? Would you watch that? Wait, are you through all the boxes already? Did I only put 100?
I still need to do these.
Okay, gotcha. That should be good. That should be it, I think. So far for the event sponsors, we'll do them. We'll announce them officially. But so far for the event sponsors, we have Tommy's Tech Shop, Goo Ltd, a brand called Blend, he's like semi-local. Black Cat, Duck Taco, who else? Who else? The Bike Factory. But oh yeah, also Rushwood Fingerboards is a big sponsor. They donated a bunch of super sick wheels for prizes. There's a few more, I'm sure of it, but we're gonna have the full sponsorship list out soon. And if anyone wants to sponsor or be a vendor, you can hit us up on Instagram. Yeah, the internet's good today.
Yeah, it's going quick.
For once, it's not raining or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I was lucky that didn't actually end up like flood super bad in my basement. It's
All right. I'm going to switch over to engraving. Dang. Hold on. What's Sticky say? The, the types of people at FB event on the Chems IG stories is too accurate. What is that in reference to?
Oh, it's a thing. Boundary shirt. Oh shit.
What is it?
It's FPVs or just like types people at the events and it's just a bunch of money.
I'll have to look at it. Yeah, the green mini pickle is good. Honestly, with this graphic, you can't go wrong with the bottom ply colors.
You guys need to learn stuff. You guys so then it brings like
There's the yellow, classic yellow bottom. Wait, he's saying that I reposted it? Oh, yeah, that wasn't on my story. It was on Dylan's story. This is the black. Dylan, do you have 35s ready? Any 35s? Yeah, those are the 35s. Looks like we got another order. Here's the purple bottom ply. Man, the purple bottom looks really good. All right. Fives. I'm gonna check and see what order just came in. Yo, what up? Okay, cool. Dylan's gonna be there in a minute. All right, thanks, dude. Yeah, black and purple are sick. Both of them look good. The yellow looks good, and the orange. I mean, honestly, orange bottom ply wins every time for me. Yo, Justin Owens, what's up? Yeah, take a look at that purple one again. Here's the light pink. Just got a couple more orders for more collab decks, more mini pickles. So we're making them, finishing them up, and we're going to ship them out here soon. We'll jump back over to the other camera here in a couple minutes and show some more graphics being applied. Justin says, I've got a question for anybody in chat. What do you got, Justin? What are some budget-friendly inverted kingpin trucks? Deli trucks are going to be a really good budget-friendly option. If you order the silver hex hybrid deli trucks, the original ones, I think they're only 35 bucks. I've got them up on the website right now. If you're looking for other inverted trucks, I don't know, can't really recommend anything much else. Mark, do you know a cheaper inverted kingpin truck? Yeah, dynamics are 45. You can get inverted delis for 35. There are some cheaper inverted kingpin options, but to tell you the truth, they're pretty not great. Most of the more affordable trucks are going to be better off with the standard kingpin. Caramel are expensive. I think they're like 50. All right, Dylan, we've got this one here. 2 greens, 1 orange. So got 1 green. I'll switch over. Yeah, Justin, I would recommend just like instead of trying to buy around and figure it out, I'd say just buy, save up a little bit extra, buy a nicer truck like the Delis or Dynamics, just like Sticky Art recommended. And if you buy them from me and you ever have an issue, we have really good customer service. We can help you out, send replacements, or help you out with anything if you need anything. We've got Delis and Dynamics in stock. I have not used Obsius.
The trucks are heavy. Trucks.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
Justin Owens is asking what is your website?
chemsfb.com or skate618.com. Pigeon Farm Boys says, I'm surprised nobody has made an inverted conversion for the Jindies. Yeah, so Mike Schneider has made inverted Joycult Indies, but he doesn't sell like a conversion kit. I think he just sells the full set of trucks. But from my understanding, the Kingpin is bigger, so it can actually like rip your bushing. When you're trying to push your bushing onto that larger Kingpin, the larger diameter Kingpin. Yeah, I prefer standard kingpins all around. Honestly, I don't really love inverted kingpins. Here you go. $33. Okay. Yeah. So Sticky Art mentions almost all inverted get loose with use unless you use blue Loctite. So Dynamic has started putting some Loctite on. They've gotten better about it. And then also the deli trucks actually stay tuned really well, I've noticed. I'm not sure what the difference is exactly, but maybe there's a higher tolerance in the machining on the base plate. But, you know, I'm normally using a standard kingpin anyway. I do have some inverted, I do have a set of inverted dynamics set up right now, the 38 millimeter ones. And then I also have a set of the inverted 34 millimeter delis set up. And both of them are doing just fine for me. They don't really loosen up like my old set of dynamics from years ago. You can modify a Tech Deck base plate and put a different hanger on, but it's not necessarily going to line up properly. So you'd have to make sure that you have a truck that has the same geometry or a geometry that matches. Dylan, could you pull that one? Or is that one done? Okay. I'm switched over. There's the red. This one's Dylan's. But it doesn't hurt to tinker with it. That's why we are where we are, is because people decided to tinker with stuff. And here's the mic. OG hex bolt trucks. I don't know what those are. Hex bolt trucks? Are you talking like they had a kingpin like the delis? Or was that the brand name?
He's talking about maybe the ones that have the axles.
Yeah, yeah, the axle. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, these
Speaking of trucks, the industry 40 millimeter and 50 millimeter trucks have shipped. I have no idea when they're going to arrive. But whenever they get here, me and Goo are going to drop a super wide collab. The blue looks sick. Probably cause I probably like it so much because it's got the orange letters, like the reddish orange letters, and the orange and blue together.
Surge asked how much is shipping to the UK.
Shipping to UK is probably around $20, something like that. 21. I don't know. It depends. It always depends on where you're located exactly and how and like what item you order. So if you're ordering small items, typically it's closer to like between 20 and 30 US dollars. But the best way to look at it is add stuff to your cart, go to checkout, put all your info in, and then you can see how much it's going to cost. And then sometimes it'll give you multiple options to choose from. So you can choose like more expensive, faster shipping, or you can choose cheaper, slower shipping. But the only way to know is to put your information in so that you get an accurate cost. And if you've got local friends and they're wanting fingerboard gear, you know, I always recommend like doubling up, you know, with a homie, so that way you can save on shipping. You can split the shipping costs, which cuts it quite a bit. Stuff like that. All right, this is our last deck so far. I'm going to see if there's more orders. Thanks everyone for the recent support on the drop. I know it was a surprise drop, so I'm surprised everyone started ordering right away. Especially with it being at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. maybe. Unannounced 7 a.m. Tuesday drop. Early bird gets the pickle. You're on camera. Serge is going to check. Los Dos says, why I just seen someone take the kingpin out of a tech deck base plate and use slush cold inverted kingpin to replace it. Yeah, you can do that for sure. Well, guys, we got through a bunch of our orders here. We're working on a bunch of stuff off camera as well. We were originally going to end the stream at 2, but I might go ahead and end it here even sooner unless anybody has any other questions or if anyone wanted to place a custom order or anything like that. If nobody has any questions or wants to place an additional order, then we're gonna go ahead and jump off here. If anyone here is new to the live stream, basically what we do every Tuesday, me and Mark and Dylan are all here in the workshop. We show a portion of our workday, and we have a 3-camera setup. So we've got the one that you're looking at right now, which kind of just shows us working at the workbench. Then we've got a close-up on the laser engraver, and then we've got a close-up on the graphic application station. So we try to give you guys a little bit behind the scenes, show us working, and then we give you the opportunity to ask questions, talk to us live. And then we also give options for custom orders. For example, a custom deck order would be like, say you like the Martian graphic or the Devil Girl graphic. Well, we would say, hey, we've got that with a transparent background, and you could choose from 8 different bottom ply colors. Which colors do you want? And then we could make that apply that graphic to that deck right then and there in front of your eyes. And then we also give deck top engraving customizations. All of these things, when you do them on the live stream, they don't cost anything extra. It's just kind of a little perk of joining the live stream and placing an order during the stream. So if you wanted to have a custom top engraving, it would be, for example, it would be today's date. It would have the Chems logo. It would have the mold shape and size, and then you could have your name, like you could have your username on it or whatever you want. Left-handed FB says, my friend brought BRT off chems and they immediately broke. Can you do anything about it? Yeah, for sure. Just go ahead and tell your friend to message me on Instagram or send me an email or text me at the phone number on the website. I'll confirm the order and we'll check it all out and send replacements if required. You just have to contact me, and then just tell them to contact me. There's multiple ways to do it. Messaging me on Instagram at ChemsFB is going to be the quickest way so that we can chat in real time and send pictures and stuff like that. All right, dudes. Well, if nobody has any other questions, we're going to go ahead and jump off here. Thank you all for joining. Just a reminder, the Chems 3rd annual 618 finger skate fingerboard event is here coming up on October 17th here in Edwardsville, Illinois. We're going to have tons of fingerboard parks. It's a nice big room with a bunch of natural light. It's nice and cool, air temperature controlled, really nice place. We have it there every year, and it's just like a couple blocks away from our skate shop. Serge says, I might buy one. I mean, 1 or 2 decks. For sure. Did you put your info in and check tracking or check the shipping cost for where you're located? Yo, Surge. MWC Rafa says y'all are lucky you can even afford it. I don't know what that means. Dylan's showing off the new shape. Hold it closer, Dylan. Yeah, right there. Fingerboards are so expensive, says MWC Rafa. You can buy a $3 tech deck and modify it pretty easily and make it super functional. All right, guys. Doesn't seem like anyone else has any other questions or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and jump off here. Thank you much for joining. Chems Fingerboard event is October 17th in Edwardsville, Illinois, 2026. Yes. Okay. Says, sorry. MWC Rafa says, yes, I did modify a tech deck, but the CNC wheels stopped working over time. For sure. Yes. So you can to make a tech deck even better, you can sand down the kicks, make them a little bit shorter. You can put bearing wheels on it if you want, but main thing is shortening the kicks just a little bit and putting foam grip on it. If you're interested in a cheap bearing wheel that's going to work for longer time, we have $11 sets of wheels up on chemsfb.com. They're called Poly K or Poly M. That's POLY. All right, guys, we're out of here. If anyone else has any other questions, you can always DM me at ChemsFB on Instagram. They don't necessarily squeak. They're not a urethane wheel. They're a very hard polymer wheel. So they're not a plastic wheel. They're a very strong engineering material. But if you want, it all depends on what you buy, how much you want to pay for. If you want squeaky wheels, it's hard to get, a urethane wheel like that for a cheaper price. So MWC Rafa, just go ahead, message me on Instagram if you have any other questions and I can help you out. We're shutting her down. All right, later, guys. See you next Tuesday at noon.